Hey everybody, Chad Hasty here, host of the Chad Hasty Show, which airs News Talk 790 KFYO in Lubbock. You can listen online at KFYO.com and be sure to subscribe to the KFYO YouTube page. That way you'll know whenever we upload some of our brand new videos, interviews, morning briefs like this one. You'll know whenever those are uploaded, you'll see it and be alerted to them. A lot of good stuff that we'll be talking about on the show today. On the program, we've got Dr. Donald May in studio and also Jody Arrington in studio. They're both running for Texas Congressional seat, District 19. This is a crowded field, the Texas 19 race, between 9 different candidates. Last night, the Lubbock Chamber of Commerce, they held another candidate forum. I was in attendance at that forum, took away a few things that I'll get into on the show today about last night's forum. But one of the major things that I think voters need to take a look at in this is that all of these forums have proved one thing, that all of these folks basically agree with each other. We really need to start, and part of my job and part of what I intend to do with these candidates and what I have tried to do with some of the other candidates who have come on the show, is to bring about a little bit of separation. So that way voters know what these guys really stand for, what they would do in different circumstances. And yeah, a lot of it, is kind of looking at it into a crystal ball and predicting the future. But I do think there are real differences between these candidates running for Texas 19, and that's one of the things that I intend to really try to get out of these folks who come on to the show. One thing that I keep hearing from the listeners out there who they want to replace Congressman Neugebauer, they want someone to show real leadership in Washington, D.C. Right or wrong, there were a lot of people out there who did not think that Congressman Neugebauer was a good enough leader in Congress. Whether that's right, whether that's wrong, that's how a lot of people felt. That's how a lot of voters felt out there. When you look at the presidential campaign and you see people like Ted Cruz and Donald Trump really dominating the race right now, and Marco Rubio starting to come up a little bit in that race, people want a fighter. People want someone who is outspoken. People want someone who will go to Congress, I think, in this area. Now, other parts of the country, a little bit different. This is a very conservative. For those of you watching here on YouTube who maybe not familiar with West Texas, this is a very conservative area of not only Texas, but of the country. And so people really want a fighter. They want someone who will fight for conservative values in Washington, D.C. and not just sit back in the back of the classroom. They don't want that. They want someone who will really fight. They want another Ted Cruz. They want another, Donald Trump in a way, but actually someone who's conservative. They want somebody who will be like another Marco Rubio, perhaps, or a Mike Lee, perhaps. I've heard Louis Gohmert brought up. They want that type of fighter. They want someone who will be outspoken like those elected officials. Now, is that person in this group? I don't know. We'll see. I think right now there are 3 top candidates, in no particular order here. Lubbock Mayor Glenn Robertson, top-tier candidate. Jody Arrington, a top-tier candidate. He's been very good in these forums. So is the mayor. And then again, another top-tier candidate, Colonel Michael Bob Starr. Out of Abilene. So 3 top candidates, and I think we need to start peeling back a little bit and seeing what the real differences are between these top 3 candidates. Someone who I would put maybe in the second tier of candidates, I would put Dr. Donald May. He's very good in these candidate forums. He obviously knows the issues. But I just don't know if the support is there for Donald May. And then also I would say Jason Corley. I've been pretty impressed with Corley in the forums that I've seen him in when he was on the show. He knows the Constitution. He knows limited government. He knows small government. I would put them maybe in that second tier, maybe even Dorinda Warren in that second tier of candidates. She continues to improve as this race continues. But again, I just don't see the support there for those 3. We really need to start finding out the differences between the top 3, top 4 candidates out there. And that's what we'll continue to do here on the Chad Hasty Show. And hopefully you can learn a little bit more about these candidates each and every single time we have them on the show. Be sure to subscribe to KFYO on YouTube right below. Send me your thoughts. You can comment below. You can always send me an email, chad@kfyo.com, and follow me on Twitter, Chad Hasty Radio. And tune in to the Chad Hasty Show weekday mornings, 8:30 to 11 on News Talk Talk 790 KFYO and streaming online at KFYO.com. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching this video here on YouTube. Have a great day.